From Education Matters, the family of former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga is appealing to the government to release their kin. Maina Njenga was allegedly arrested on Saturday evening in Banana area within Kiambu County. According to the family, Njenga notified his family about his arrest minutes after he was allegedly picked up by detectives from the Directorate of Criminal Investigations (DCI) alongside his personal aide Felix Lekishe, but his phone went off and he's yet to be found. Azimio la Umoja leaders have accused the police of allegedly abducting Maina Njenga, warning of a fallout in the ongoing national dialogue at the Bomas of Kenya if the government does not come clean on the arrest. Willie Lusige with that report.
The family of the former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga, led by his parents, is now living in fear at their Kiserian home in Kajiado County after their son was allegedly abducted by unknown people at Banana a few minutes after visiting his friend in Kiambu on his way home from Nanyuki.
We had a very rough night of astonishment because of abduction of the two, Maina Njenga and his personal assistant, Mr. Lekishe.
The family says Njenga called his lawyer a few minutes after he was pulled out of his vehicle by unknown people suspected to be members of a special service unit in Kiambu at around 10:45 p.m. before his phone went off.
We are appealing that we want to know their whereabouts because we don't have the trace.
I was personally called by my client, Mr. Maina Njenga, informing me of his abduction. He was able to identify his abductors. There is no doubt that his abductors are the police officers.
We now know from the family were in Subarus. They were armed. They were also hooded. These are characteristics we know of the special service unit.
Azimio la Umoja leaders led by Kalonzo Musyoka have accused the police of allegedly abducting former Mungiki leader Maina Njenga. Azimio referring to the alleged Saturday night incident as a gangster-style abduction by the government, terming Njenga's abduction as an attempt to distract Kenyans from the economic mess that the Kenya Kwanza government regime has put Kenyans in.
It is an attempt to distract Kenyans from the mess, economic mess, the Kenya Kwanza regime has put Kenyans in, like the skyrocketing cost of living.
Azimio accusing the government of using excessive force to shun opposition leaders, especially when Kenyans are decrying the high cost of living.
We will ask ourselves what is the usefulness of this dialoguing discussions if this continued harassment has not ceased.
This is a country under the rule of law. But what we are witnessing is complete reversal of all the gains that we have made.
Njenga's abduction comes before a pre-trial on Monday in which he was charged with possession of offensive weapons.
After raising taxes, we know that they are going to do this again because they can see the public outrage. Kenyans are hurting.
With many unanswered questions about the disappearance of Maina Njenga, the Azimio team is now saying his abduction was planned well, especially during this time when Kenyans are raising their concern about the high cost of living. Willie Lusige, KTN News, Jaramogi Foundation, in Nairobi.
Moving on, Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua has called upon Kenya Kwanza leaders